Hello everyone and welcome back to another modded WARNO video. This time about the update for the modern day World in Flames mod, as we have 5 new nations in this mod now, all with custom models. The three major nations here that got full-on divisions are Germany, France and Belgium, with Luxembourg and the Netherlands showing up in these divisions. And this is a fantastic big improvement to the mod, giving it a lot more variety, and also making it so that it has now really a standing point above Broken Arrow, and that it has Germany and France and Belgium, but Broken Arrow only has Russia and the US so far. So really cool thing. And yeah, mod is completely for free for WARNO. If you have WARNO base game, you can just download it and play it. And a lot of new custom models here that all look absolutely gorgeous. So let's jump in and let's have a look on the French first, starting with the 2nd Brigade Blindé. And here we already start with the VPC here in the Recon tab. We have some big trucks here, some from the base game. This one being new, the GBC 180, TRM 2000 and TRM 10000 from base 10. BT4 PC coming around as well. So we also have the VBL PC and the VPC here coming in as well. Depot de Munition as the FOB coming around. And then infantry, we have 50 cal and 7mm, just like in the base game. You can bring them around the VT4R onto the battlefield. Pivot as the military police, just like in the base game. And then we have reserve chasseurs that can come in the TRM 2000 or in the BBCI with a 25mm cannon, 4 frontal armor, 25mm as the Dazzler. Use the accuracy of 80 gems against it as line protection, so there's survival chance of the infantry when this unit gets hit, and has advanced thermals so that the aim time of the autocannon is reduced. Chasseurs coming along here with the same transport, having a Scar sniper rifle, having one changing in one FAMAS there, being an 8-man squad or 7-man squad, actually just adding it, and then having a better 84 here with 18 pen versus 17 pen, and with more range and more accuracy as well. Sir Anticha coming around with double Erics. The unit models themselves have stitched up as well, so looking really good there too. And yeah, VVCI coming around as transport here as well. The Sappers can come in at 84 as well. 84 here though, being HE and having more range. So this one is an anti-infantry HE weapon, having really long range for that. Can come in on a VAB. Sappers with satchel charges around as well, 10 points less. And yeah, these look really strong. Sappers here in VAB as well, and the commander in the VAB too. And then we have ATGMs with the Milan 3. Has a bit more range than the base game Milan. And has 26 pens with tandem round. So good level penetration, though as in the mod, a lot of the tanks have a lot higher armor. 26 still isn't going to one-shot kill them, but it is pretty good. And then we have the Acheron MP, which has tandem and has fire and forget on a really accurate missile here, MMP. And yeah, you can shoot it and then immediately start moving this unit. So that is interesting as well. Shoot out of a building and then immediately start moving out whilst the missile is still flying. I believe this should be flying a good bit faster as well. You only get 3 of these guys. You get 6 of these guys. So yeah, infantry tab is solid. These units here, all fine. And yeah, the Sapper with the 84G is looking pretty strong. And then ATGM's quite interesting. Good couple of new models here as well. In the artillery tab, we have BABs with mortars from the base game. The basic mortars here as well. AMX L1 from the base game as well. There's the rapid fire cannon. The stats here are the same. We have a new gun with the Caesar. Decent rate of fire, decent damage. Actually having a lower rate of fire though than the AMX-1, but having a lot more range. So the accuracy there should be pretty good. Then we have LRU with cluster as anti-tank coming around as well. So solid artillery tab here with good guns all around. Tank tab is all the clerks and some support. Mephisto with Hot 3, 30 penetration missile. So really, really hard hitting. Good range, good accuracy as well. AMX-30 EBG coming around like in the base game with port gun there, some smoke. Then we have the Leclerc S2 coming around here with a 23 pen gun, 24 frontal armor. Pretty strong there. Good accuracy. Autoloader with 12 rounds per minute. So the rate of fire on this is really, really good. Then we have the Leclerc XLR, which has even more frontal armor and even more pen, going up to 27. Also having the reactive armor trait, which here is working a bit different in this mod. Not just one extra hit point, it is reducing the heat weapon damage based on how much penetration they have. And how much armor value you have. That you gain extra armor basically against heat. The damage is reduced. Good accuracy, a bit better motion accuracy here, and the good penetration. Plus the extra MG here on top as well. Making the XLR a really, really scary tank. I think the price difference is not even high enough because the 4 extra pen on the main gun and the 2 extra frontal armor might be worth a bit more than only 40 points. And you have an XLR commando as well, so yeah, you can bring some heavy boys around. Recon tab here, you have BAB Razit going up once more. Zell Recon Helicopter, Eclairs with 84, solid penetration there. Eclairs with Eric's, that is really good. Having some good penetration there. 26 pen, the base game weapon going up once more here. Yeah, the firepower of these squads on their own not that great as the 4-man squads, but the AT power pretty solid. VBL Recon with the 50 cal and VBL Milan going up once more as well. This time around again with a Milan 3, which doesn't have the same stats. Has Milan 2 stats, so yeah, work in progress. It's the Dragon Power going up with smoke, with Star Sniper Rifle, and the Mini-Me, and can come around in this 50 cal BPS with Special Forces trait, so that gives a really good port deployment, and yeah, decent amount of firepower there as support as well. AA, Mistral 3, 5 pan, great range, great accuracy. The Villare Camella has that on the rear as well. Then we have the Tortel NG, 7 pan, radar guided, 3100, 75 meter range against helicopters, so great range against helicopter, good range against plane, great accuracy, good rate of fire as well, so with solid AAPs as well. Accuracy range for this mod, not that great. There in comes the Mamba with good accuracy as well, and great range against aircraft, 6,000 meters. That is pretty solid. Not the best in the mod, but pretty solid to help you out against planes. Helicopters, Gazelles with Hot 3s, 30 pen missiles, and then we have Tigers with a lot of rockets, and Tigers with Mistrals. So no ATGM on these guys. You only get direct HE firepower with the Snap rockets here, 30mm gun on the front, or you get some Mistral 8 air-to-air missiles here. 2 availability per card though, and yeah, the Gazelle Hot here with 6 availability, going up nicely as well. Slots are a bit limited. And in the air tab, we have a lot of Mirage 2000s. There's rockets as unguided bomber, as AT with AS-30Ls, and with laser guided bombs with a good amount of boom here. Laser director here in front, and then yeah, 13.5 HE, pretty solid there. good air-to-air missiles here on most those AT and LGB variants. The Mirage 2000 showing up as well with Mika IR and Mika EM missiles. Good amount of missiles here with 6 as well. And then we have the Rafale with 6 missiles as well, with 50% ECM versus the 40% ECM on the Mirages. Good speed as well, being a bit faster there, 1250. Not top speed, but decent speed here, and great agility here for the Rafale. So yeah, good fighter there. Not the top end in this mod, but pretty solid. Yeah, 6 missiles should get a decent amount of done as well. Let's move on to the second French division. This is the 6th Brigade Légère Blindé. Follow-up of the new 6 base game. Here you get a new unit with the Cayman logistics helicopter. You also get the Griffin EPC with a Mach MG on the top, and no smoke yet. This should have smoke, but yeah, has advanced optics, the thermals actually, so not that important for that kind of unit, but interesting nonetheless. Then we have the infantry tab, Legionnaires showing up with 50 cults, getting the Resolute trait. We have Reservists here with 84 CS in reserve VABs as well. And then we have Legionnaires that can show up in the Griffin with the 50 cal as well. Here it has smoke. And also has rep. Get some with the Erics as well. Here, the ET4 F2 with 21 pen. Good range, accuracy. So, really strong 84 here. The sniper rifle and mini-me here doing good job as well. Erics is nice. Masserine and Masserine Erics with similar loadout but no Resolute. And yeah, so similar to how it works in the other 6. Masserine anti-char with an Erics and an 84. Good AT combo there as well. Can come in a Griffin as well. And we have the Legion Sapper and the Legion Sapper 84. The HE1 is again sniper rifle here. Can come in VAB Legions. Airmobile can come in the Cayman with 7mm guns on the doors. They themselves are a solid infantry squad, 10 hit points. That is really nice. They have the normal ER 84 there. 50-meter range. Legion Chasseurs can come around in the VPCI Legion. A good 25mm autocannon. Have the F2 84 as well. Have 1 sniper rifle again, 8-man squad. And then Commando Para with 4 deployment. With double mag and the Scar. A lot of firepower there against infantry, but only a weak 84 CS here. The lower range with the lower pen. So not great against armor. Okay against lighter armor, but especially good against infantry with sniper rifle plus 2 MGs and a solid 10-man squad. And we have the Milan 3 and the Acheron, including a Legion variant of it, coming around here as well. Really, really solid infantry tab. With decent amount of AT gems, good AT weapon, and also good infantry firepower. Artillery, you get a Griffin with a mortar in the rear. And you also get a Caesar now with cluster rounds. That is going to be interesting as well. 4 rate of fire, good range, and cluster shells coming out of it. Tanks have BBLs with a Milan ER. Coming around here in the rear, 26 pen, solid range. Mephisto again with the Hot 3. And then you have the EBCR Legion, you have the AMX-10 RC, and the spies coming around from the base game. And the EBC RC Legion here, the new French light vehicle with the big 40mm and MMP missiles on top. So good 40mm autocannon, 810 there. Really, really strong autocannon, and the MMP is giving it the anti-tank capabilities that you want from it. The mech is only helping out there. And the armor, same as an AMX, so not that great in this mod. Will get one-shotted by a lot of things, but killing power with the MMP should be pretty good as well. Has advanced up the thermals as well, so that the aim time goes down. So that should give this a really strong fighting capabilities. In the recon tab, this is really well set up as well. You get DNOPs with port deployment, SG553s, and satchel charges. Get Legion Eclair, get some Legion Patrol here with 84s, Legion Sniper, around the Sniper Rifle and one Assault Rifle, then the VBLs once more. Spy Ranger, small little drone, pretty slow, can stay around for a long time and is pretty stealthy as well. In this mod, drones that fly low can be shot when they get spotted by ground units with AA range though. So 50 cals and stuff like that can shoot your drone if they get spotted. Then you have AMX-10 RC Legions and normal AMX-10 and an EBRC Spies, which should be really, really powerful. So this is really going to be interesting to see how you can use this one here. AA is stuff we already know, including the Crotalian G here as the new unit. The Toad unit here on its own can only be pushed around at 9 kmh, so you need to throw it around. Then we have, this time around, Tigers that show up with Hellfire 2s. 30-pan missile, fast flying, long range. We have some snap rockets here on the side still. The strong 30mm autocannon. But the important part here now are the Hellfires, and then you have a Hellfire AA mix. So the Tiger Hut here are where strong capabilities are. And you also get some Gazelle cannons for some opening memes. Air tap is full on Rafale. You have AA1 and AA2 here now showing up with Meteor missiles. 8 missiles in total. The Meteors also having a bit more range. 9175. Great accuracy, so a good level up here over the normal AA1. Can also fire 3 missiles at the same time, which is similar to the strongest Russian and American jets. So with 50% ECM, not quite top level in this mod, but pretty high, and the missiles are pretty good. LGBs coming around with 6 missiles, AA missiles nonetheless, but only one is a guided bomb. Then you have laser guided bombs once more, with a lot of them coming around this time. Only 4 air-to-air missile, and then we have the Scalp with a little bit long range. Yeah, this one is the shortest range. Here are a bit longer range, a bit lower damage, and then we have the big Scalp with 7,500 meter range, so can fire it from quite a far away. Obviously, IRL, it has way more range, but for the balancing of the mod, 7,500 meter range here for the Scalp. You only get one of these, and it costs you 400, but this thing can blow stuff up, so then we better be careful. So that brings us to the Belgians. And there we have the motorized brigade, the Luxembourgians showing up in here as well. We have some new units for them with the Dingo. We have a 50 cal turret on top, the AIV with a 50 cal, a bit more armor on top as well. Then we have Luxembourgian Humvees still coming around, French TRM-10,000 and Dutch trucks here showing up as well. Infantry tab, you have 50 cal and 7mm, which can come in the AIV and the Dingo as well. So only having a 7mm and the AIV here. 50 cal, coming around here. The military police truck, Pioneers showing up with satchel charges, or the Matador, 750 meter range, can fire against tanks as well, or armored units as well, but mostly here for the HE damage, so the dual mix can be nice there. Weird Fusiliers has the transport option here next to the Unimog. Yeah, 8-man squad there with FNCs, not greatest firepower. The dual purpose there is quite nice. Then Chasseur from the French helping out. coming in with the 84 and the VBCI with the 5mm up. And then we have the Belgian Fusiliers, double mini-me. Fusiliers with another light weapon here with the MK48, so a lot of firepower. Only low A force on all of these infantry here. Then the Fusiliers with low A force here with a sniper rifle. So yeah, only getting more infantry firepower. No changes in the AT, no changes in the number of units, and no real changes in the transport either. All AIV and Dingo options. Then Group API UI with anti-tank Matador, 18 pen, 750 meter range, and 5-man squad only. Better AT, has a sniper rifle, has an MK48. I think it's a bit overpriced at 40 points. Should be more 35, but yeah, 5-man squads, really small. So yeah, get a transport well. Then Chasseur then with a Matador, double mini-me here, and the Scars, 6 as well. Junior Parachutist as your forward deployment. That can come in with the Handflammenpatrone and a Matador. 6-man squad. But yeah, the anti-infantry capabilities are interesting. 500 meter range on those. Then we have the Luxembourgian Fusiliers coming in Dingoes. Coming in with an N-Law anti-tank weapon as well. 1250 meter range. Top attack. So the 19 penetration actually does a lot more damage there. So the N-Law here. Interesting choice together with the Dingo forward deployment unit. These should be able to grab you some ground. And Bike MR top attack as the anti-tank weapon, and you get some AIV DF30 with a 30mm Bushmaster cannon on top as well as a transport here. So you get a couple of autocannons, but really only with these guys. So Spike MR with the strong transport there, and the Spike itself being pretty capable with the top attack damage as well. Artillery have some 105mm guns. Then you have French Césars and French HE class LRUs here showing up. Tank Tab, Vito with Toe 2 showing up more from the base game. Then you have the AIV DF90 with a 90mm main gun, penetrating rounds, good accuracy, but penetration obviously not great against tanks. You need side shots there. Good speed though, 80 kilometers off-road, 100 km/h road speed, so pretty capable little vehicle hunter. But yeah, the main gun, not all that capable. BB Mephisto coming around. Then you have an AIVD 30 with Spike, top attack 80 gems. Launchers here on the side, so that is pretty capable at killing heavier vehicles. And then you have a couple of French Leclerc X6Is showing up here, which have the good frontal armor, but the lower penetration rounds. But still with 12 rounds per minute on an autoloader. Tanks are scary nonetheless. Then in the recon tab, patroller with TLV Falcon here, going up. On with an MG, about MG, BAB Razid. Around once more from the French. Sniper ESR, with Special Forces, the red, strong 50 cal sniper. The Eclair from the Luxembourgians coming around with N-Lors, coming around in the Humvees with forward deployment. So with together with the AUG can be nice tank hunters. Get a Spy Ranger here as well. Here's our GVP with M72s, AT weapon, and yeah, decent penetration here on the laws, and GSR trade, sniper rifle, all of that. And then you have very good optics, VD30, no HGMs on this one though, but nice for the openers as well. AA is pretty good, including some American Patriot systems with 6,500 meter range, game range, really good penetration, good accuracy, really good damage, good accuracy, solid rate of fire. Get the Mamba as well, and you get the Crotel from the French, so decent French AA here showing up. The air is F-16s, AA with MRAMs showing up. AM130Cs, range, decent damage. F16 with laser guided bombs, 2 different forms. One with a bit more range, but a bit less damage. Or actually, no, this one is just better. But yeah, I'm not sure why the prices are what they are. Also fire and forget. So yeah, don't know. This seems just better currently. And then you have Mirage 2000s from the French showing up once more. With laser guided bombs, but only 2 missiles here. And a scalp. Long range here, 350 points. And then you also get some Belgian F-35As with 60% ECM, good AM-120Cs, and some AM-9Xs on the wingtips. So decent long-range fighter. The 60% ECM are the key factor. Decent speed, decent agility. So yeah, those are the Belgians. No helicopters for them. And we have the 2 German divisions, the 1st Panzer Division and 10th Panzer Division, where the Dutch will show up as well. GTK Boxer coming around, Dingoes coming around here, looking all great, a bit too much scratched up maybe, but outside of that, yeah, good looking vehicle, 50 cal there on top. The supply trucks are known in the infantry tab. Decent slot options, Feldjäger here coming around. Have Dutch Genius with C7s and some Mac. Can come in the Boxer with 50 cal. Panzer infantry brings in the CV 9035 here. The Swedish IFVs here going up. The Dutch get them with just a Bushmaster or with Spike, LR, and some Iron Fist active protection system. So these are really, really capable. Can shoot down enemy ATGMs flying towards them. Spikes can help out finishing of enemy vehicles. So the Panzer Infantry with these guys pretty good. Panzerfaust 3 here as the AT weapon on both of these. Normal sniper rifle coming around here. Then we have the normal Panzer Infantry, Panzer Grenadiers, which can come around in the Puma MLS with spikes. That here have 1 more frontal armor, but don't have the active protection system. They have the spike, both have a 30mm cannon. You have also reactive armor here, advanced thermals, electro dazzler, which I believe is not here as well. But yeah, both have advanced thermals, so the Puma versus Swedish maybe 9035, pretty close fight there. And we have Marder 1A5s here in the base version with improved optics, and then with Spike on top as well. Yeah, decent options here. The Panzer Grenadier with the DMR can only show up in the Boxer or the Marders. So if you want to get the Puma, you have to take them without the DMR. Then we have some more Jaegers. First one coming in a Dingo with the 50 cal on top. We have a Panzerfaust 3 as well. Good range, good, solid penetration. DMR here. All these Jaeger squads. Or triple MG here on the MMG variant. Where you also get the better range Panzerfaust. Here you still get the old Panzerfaust 3 with 675 meter range. He's 600 with, should have tandem round I believe. And also, yeah, 850 meter range. GTK Boxer coming around with the grenade 40mm GMG grenade launcher as well. Then you have Pioneers and Pioneer Carl Gustav, which aren't really Carl Gustav, but have a Matador instead, which can be used against infantry. And then we have Spike in 2 different forms, from the Dutch and from the German. And here you can take them with the Puma with spikes as well. So really solid infantry. The mechanized units that you can get with them all quite nice. Both the Dutch and German infantry here. Pretty powerful. And artillery tab, really good as well, as you get Panzer Haubitze 2000 with 6 rounds per minute, good at range, decent protection, and Same one, but with cluster rounds. Then you get Mars HE and Mars cluster as well. So yeah, the Panzer Haubitze 2000 with the great rate of fire, giving you a really strong artillery piece. The tank tab are Leo 2A6s here, and one card of Leo 2A7D coming up. 26 pen, 25 frontal armor. So a bit lower than the Leclerc and also lower rate of fire, but great mobility. And yeah, the Dutch one here and the German one. I'm not quite sure what the difference is. The Dutch one just has 3 veterancy, I guess, and has 1 more frontal armor. Okay, there we go. 22 or 23 here. Yeah, these are similar and all around quite nice. You have some weasel toes showing up as well as your ATGM option. Recon tab is Fuchs Rasid. Fennec with very good optics. Not exceptional. Then we have Aufklärers that can come in a Fennec as well. We have a grenade launcher there on top, on only having an MG. And then you have Dingo option as well. And an H90 here. Yep. Dutch Fennec with a 50 cal option coming around. And then you have the Scharfschützen with 12.7mm. Can come in the same options. AA. Get the Fliegerwurst. You get the Ocelot with Stinger missiles in the rear. Block 1 only though. Then you have the Nazams from the Dutch here. Okay ranges, decent accuracy. And Iris T with good accuracy and decent ranges as well. Slightly lower anti-aircraft range, but better accuracy. Should be pretty capable as well. The helicopters coming around with Hydra rockets and AA missiles. ATAS. The Tiger here. Having a 12mm cannon in the pot here on the left side. No big gun on the main Germans. And then the Tiger KHT here with hot 3 ATGMs and Hydra rockets and an ATAS AA missiles. No gun pots here on this one. Then air tab, some older tornadoes showing up in Seed and LGB variant. And then some Dutch lightnings, F-35s, and some German Typhoons. Fighter here, up with LGB and Iris T missiles, plus MRAMs, so good mix there. Missile part, the Meteor plus Iris T here on the other one, quite the solid mix as well, with it's got bombs, and then, yeah, solid. Similar to the Belgian, or same loadout as the Belgian here for the Dutch F-35. Having the better ECM compared to the Eurofighter. The last division, 10th Panzer, and coming with NH90 supply, has the Dingo and the Boxer here as well. Panzer Grenadiers in the same transports, Feldhager and B here coming around as well. The Dutch infantry can come in Boxer with a 50 cal, or in a Boxer with a 30mm cannon. This is an interesting option as well. Has good armor actually, the Boxer. Similar armor protection to some of the other IFVs. Not quite the same as the Puma, but same armor protection basically as the Marder, so that's pretty solid there. 5 damage on the autocannon is solid as well. Not as great as the French with the 80 on the ER, but that is fine. Then you have the Pioneer options here as well. Slots a bit more limited in this one, and you get some spike missiles here from the Germans. Artillery, Panzer Haubitze, this time around with guided ammunition, not cluster, as the second option, and some German Mars cluster once more. And then you have Leo 2A4, 2A6s in 2 different forms with different frontal armor. Then you have the 2A7A1 with trophy system as the top end tank here, paying 20 points for the trophy system. The only difference here to the normal 2A7V. So, yep, good tank variant there as well. Them helping out, get some little recon drones get the Kaska Deval Special Forces Transport for quick on the beginning with the GSR, Sniper Rifle, and the Matador AT weapons. Kaska Scharfschütze, pretty solid as well. Off there with Panzerfaust 3 can do some damage. And the German Fennec. AA, only IRST and Ocelot this time around. Helicopter, get a new Tiger with more ATAS here, and then get one with Powers 3 missiles, decent range, good penetration, good accuracy. Not 3, same range, but lower accuracy there. And also not Fire and Forget. Fire and Forget here on the Pass 3, helping out big time. And the air tap is fully Typhoon, including ones with Taurus. Taurus actually having the most range here out of these kind of missiles. At 10k range. So this should be really, really strong. 50% ECM, 8 missiles next to the Taurus. That is pretty insane as well. This is quite strong. You have a seat plane that also has laser guided bombs. Then a laser guided bomb one with decent amount of air-to-air missiles and the air-to-air Typhoon as well. So this is a big increase to the mod itself and should really make this mod a lot more fun to play and give it more variety. As I said before, I'm not the biggest fan myself of modern day mods. Not that interested in playing wars that might play out soon. More interested in history, but the mod is really, really good. The work that went in here is enormous and really a job well done. The new traits are the most interesting part for me, like the reworked trait for the reactive armor. So that is all really nice. There are 10v10 servers for this mod as well, so check those out. And yeah, great improvement here. More divisions to come for NATO side, and the Russian and Belarusians will get more divisions in the future as well. British, I believe, will be the next on the NATO side. Yeah, first will be more Russian divisions, as they currently only have mechanized and armored divisions. So maybe some more infantry or VDV kind of formations coming up next there. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody. See you all in the next one.